All right, so I got another video here. This should be a very short clip. I just want to clarify something, which I mean, I know when I say this and I finish the video, there's gonna be some people who are gonna say, oh, I already knew that. I mean, what's so special about what he said? What's so new about it? First of all, I'm not trying to be special and new, but trying to put out good content. So what I wanted to talk about was that, you got to remember that in life, right, it's always important to do something publicly. For me, this is one of the things. Now, I know it's not going to last forever. I know I'm not going to do this for longer than that much longer, really, you know what I mean? But while I'm doing it, I'm enjoying it. I have enough views, to know that there's people watching and that my channel is relevant. Yeah, so that's fine. But the point is that even as a whether you're talking about your business as a business owner or your life as your personal life. So your personal accounts, your business accounts, but past accounts, let's replace the word accounts with affairs, okay? That way, just everything within your business and your personal life, you have to remember that you have to keep a public image, okay? Now, these days, people really stress, they pressure, they push, they try to, tell everybody to do this. And they always say you have to make a social media account, right? I don't have a public social media account outside of YouTube. I'll be honest with you, I don't like the Facebook platform at all. I've talked to you guys about MSN Messenger before. I never liked BlackBerry Messenger. Facebook Messenger is crap. But BlackBerry Messenger, I never liked it at all. I have never seen, and the funny thing is that Windows made MSN Messenger in the 90s, right? How come with all this advanced technology, we can't come out with anything comparable to MSN Messenger? I mean, it was made in the goddamn 90s. Everybody remembers Windows 95. And you had a Windows Messenger, you had an MSN Messenger, you had a special MSN Messenger where you could put special characters and then emojis and all that stuff. Dude, MSN was the shit, okay? There was no videos being exchanged. In the 90s, we used to send each other songs. You go to school, you go to class, and you tell your friend, dude, did you hear this song? No, I gotta play it for you. Really? I'm gonna send it to you on MSN Messenger. I go home, I message him. He doesn't pick up. He's not online. I call him, he comes online. He says, hold on. He's got to turn his phone off because we had dial-up at that time. And he goes on MSN Messenger and he messages me and I say, hey, wait up. So I send him the message. He accepts the request. He starts downloading. Within 5 or 6 minutes, or at that time it might have been 15 or 20 minutes, he gets the song. And he listens to it, and the next day we go, he's like, dude, that was such an awesome song. I told you it was a good song. I was a big Napster kid. I mean, I was so young when Napster came out. I was on Napster all the time. I used to chat with people, find people, and what we used to do is we used to download each other's music. So I would send them a song, they would send me a song, and it was really cool. I mean, it was a cool experience, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't even know how I got away with nobody ever knowing anything about what I was doing on Napster. I mean, it was crazy. I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of songs. Oh, every genre you could imagine. Not so much rock, but a lot, not country and rock, but everything else, man. Pop, top 40, house, dance, rap, hip hop, R&B, all that stuff. But the point is that where was I going with it? Yeah, so I've talked about that, dude. You know, we can't replicate anything from the 90s. Every 90s kid thinks to himself, what in the hell happened to the goddamn world? The 90s were just so, like, dude, how come with all these crazy breakthroughs in science, every 6 months you have to change your laptop because everything updates? Everything, you gotta change your phone every 6 months. Everything is constantly updating. You gotta get this software, that antivirus. It's insane. And they still can't come out with quality, tasteful stuff. Not in music, not in tech, not in anything. Dude, the best songs, I'll tell you right now, and this is gonna sound horrible, okay? I'm sorry, this is gonna sound horrible. The best music, and even some of the best actors in acting, they're all suicidal, man. And I'm serious. I'm very serious, dude. You know, I listen to some people and I'm so hard, like my heart goes out to them. Like I feel their pain. You know what I mean? Like, where have we gone? Why did we lose our place? What happened to the world? You know, I feel it. Like, I listen to their music. Heath Ledger, I mean, he put on the best Joker performance ever, okay? I forgot, I think it was Joaquin, the last Joker that we had, he did such an amazing performance, and yet it just couldn't, it wasn't on that, you know, platform of Heath Ledger put on this amazing, and he's dead about 2 months after the movie comes out, and he's winning all these awards. He's dead, okay? It just, my heart goes out to these people, man. They put out real fucking music. You know what I mean? You got gangster rap, gang rap, you know. These guys are all R.I.P., man. They're all dead, man. You know what I mean? And they came out with these one hits and you're like, holy fuck. And I'm not just talking about rap. I'm even talking about house music. I hear a song in house or dance that, you know, a DJ that I never knew about put out one track publicly, and that's it, okay? I mean, it's crazy. When I was on Napster, I used to actually look for underground DJs. We knew about underground DJs. Even as kids, I knew about DJ Clue, and I knew about underground DJs, and I was listening to this shit all the time. I was really into remixes. So if I liked a song and I got tired of it, I had to hear the remix. I don't know where the 90s went, man. I don't know where they went. I hope they come back, because that world was so much better, man. And the kids of today, the kids born in the 2000s, the 2010s, they don't know anything about taste, man. I'm so sorry. Nobody, dude, you know what? I've heard 80s shit, man. 90s is the shit, man. I've seen 80s movies. 90s was, to me, the best decade. Even probably, like, ever. You know what I mean? World War I and II was a horrible time period. There was nothing like the decade of the 90s, man. Just anyone will tell you, man. You know, people get tired of it. Oh, they think they're so special. Everybody thinks their decade is the best. That's all it's about. No, trust me. The 90s really was way better. Okay, that was the decade. Now, I've taken up a lot of time talking about the 90s and MSN Messenger. Unfortunately, I didn't get to my point, and I have to shorten it up. What I really wanted to say, whether it comes to business or your personal self, always remember that you have two platforms to work in, and you cannot ignore either or, okay? You got one where you do things where, like, you're not doing it in front of people. Like, I've talked to you about me learning coding, practicing coding, exercising coding, which I'm done with. I'm not into it that much anymore, but I did it, okay? And then I didn't tell anybody about it. I came on YouTube so many months after to tell people that I did that. I didn't tell anybody I was doing that. You know what I mean? I was practicing all sorts of coding. I never told anybody. But that was done under the surface. You know what I mean? A lot of the work that you put in your personal life and your business life is not, it's not public, okay? Because nobody gives a shit. Okay, listen to me. You watch a boxing match, for example, right? Oh, that was such a nice event. Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali or whatever it was, right? And you watch it, you know, and like the knockout happens in the first round, like 3 minutes of fighting and there's a knockout. And you came to an event, last 3 minutes, okay? That guy's been training his ass off like 5 hours a day, every day of the week for like 6 weeks, okay? For that one, but you don't watch him training. You don't watch all that stuff. You don't watch all the hard work he's putting in. You don't watch how dedicated he is. You don't watch how he has to diet, how he has to lose weight, how he has to... You don't watch any of that. You know what I mean? But you have to have a today, they call it social corporate responsibility or corporate social responsibility. Any corporation is supposed to have a responsibility publicly. So like, McDonald's has Ronald McDonald's House for Children and things like that. Every major Coca-Cola, you name it, every company has this, and every website you can find their social corporate responsibility. And that will tell you what charity the company does. Okay, having barbecues locally. Okay, your company having a company barbecue. You have to do things to be seen in the public. You cannot, oh no, I'm a real person, I don't get seen in the public. No, you have to be seen in the public at some point. But the truth is that most of the work people are not gonna pay attention to 1,000 hours of work. They just wanna see, so for boxers or kickboxers, whatever it is, the day prior to the fight, they do like a public training. So people watch them hit mitts, kick pads, hit heavy bags, and practice a little bit. And that's only for like 1 or 2 hours, and it's for the public to come and watch. You see what I'm saying? So that was really all I was trying to say, but I'm glad I said everything I said about the 90s. But all I was trying to say was that you have to do things on both platforms. You cannot do everything publicly and tell everybody everything you're doing. Okay, that's stupid as hell. And at the same time, you cannot ignore it and say, no, I'm never going in the public. I'm going to stay, out of the view of anybody. No, you got to have a balance. But the truth is the balance is like 95-5, okay? Because there's just not enough hours of time that the public will pay attention, to be very honest. So you have to keep it short, right? All right, I'm done. And I'm going to post this up.